Hello, my name is Ewan Denny and I'm a business and marketing specialist. Now, I get questions all the time regarding customers because if you're in business, you need to survive by having customers. Well, who are your customers? Have you ever defined who your customers are? It's a very key thing. Many people I know set up in business and what they do is they open their shop or their office and they hope people will come in, and these people are their potential customers. But they've never taken the time to define who their customers are. So if you're in business, you have to know who your customers are. Where are they? What are they like? What's their age bracket? What social class are they from? Where do they live? How many of them are there? And also, what other competition is out there going after the same customers that you are? You have to define it. You have to know that within your area, let's say you have a catchment area, of several miles or something, whatever it is, you must know how many people within that are your customers. If you deal on a national basis, what is your market share, for example? How much of the customer base that you have numerically, how much of that do you have that's coming into your shop or business or dealing with you? That's what you need to know. And if you can identify who your customers are and be specific about it, when you go to do your marketing, you're very, very specific about who you go with. If you go with a particular radio station for an advert on the radio, for example, you will need to know who their listeners are. And then we know who the listeners are and the breakdown of it, you will know how many of that listening audience fits into your target market. The same thing applies if you're advertising in a newspaper or a magazine or any other forms of advertising. Who's going to be seeing or hearing of you that's specifically your target audience? Otherwise, you just spend money here, there and everywhere on advertising and you never really know whether or not it's actually working. Whenever I advertise personally, I always have to make sure that if I go for a particular newspaper, a large majority of the specific people that I want to reach do read that newspaper. If I attend an exhibition, I need to know from the exhibition organizers who will come to that, who came last year, have a breakdown, so I know very, very specifically how many of my specific target audience will be at the exhibition. So that's what customer targeting is about. Defining who they are first, knowing where they are, and then specifically going after them. Because then you're not using a scattergun approach, you're using a one of these rifles that's just very precise and specific, reaching your target audience. If you'd like to find out more about this or any aspects of business and marketing, visit my website on the screen. Thank you for listening.